You must have heard the phrase, "A person is a creature of habit." For example, today, we are uncomfortable using something. Tomorrow, we are getting used to something. A week later, we are sure that something works perfectly. In this video, we will try to show you the imperfection of the current tennis system. And also, we will present a modern and effective way to solve all the problems of tennis today. So, let's start with the main thesis. Tennis today is not fair. The whole current system is not working properly and is totally unfair. Now let's move from the usual accusations to the list of tennis problems. The modern system of tennis was approved in 1924. Of course, this is not a problem. However, the fact that we have been using a scoring system for more than 100 years should already alarm us at the very least. The number of draws in a match is completely indeterminate. This is the real problem. In one match of the first round, 95 draws are played, and in the second parallel match, 230 draws are played. And this fact leads to a lot of problems. The time of the match is uncertain and can vary a lot. Here too, it is not necessary to explain the essence of the problem. One match at one stage takes less than an hour, and the second one is played for more than 3 hours. And this happens with the same 3-set format. Matches often contain little significant draws. Remember, when the score is 40-0 or 5-0 by games in a set, it's no longer fun to watch the match. Often spectators look at the clock waiting for the break, and TV viewers simply turn off the broadcast and switch to something more interesting. And this happens very often. Viewers can attend a boring and defeated match at any time. They may be frustrated with the cost of tickets and time wasted. TV viewers can quickly leave the broadcast. This is a very serious problem in tennis. The rules of the game should do everything possible to make the match entertaining and interesting. The distribution of prize money among the players is often unfair. Players who show heroic play and lose on the deciding tiebreak earn as much as players who lose their matches by spending less than an hour on court in a parallel match. This is an absolute injustice. Beautiful and heroic play of players is not rewarded financially. A player can show a beautiful game and perform fantastic strokes, take more risks, and give emotions to the spectators. But if he loses the match, it does not bring him any benefit. Completely non-normalized time of the players who reach the final of the tournament. The finalists of the same tennis tournament can spend completely different amounts of time on the court, and this is unfair. Difficulties with TV broadcasting time due to the uncertainty of the length of a tennis match. Even the format of a 3-set match can vary critically. A match can be over in less than an hour, or it can last more than 3 hours. And that's a serious problem for television and viewers. Points that are won by players serially are not encouraged in any way. Tennis is a dynamic game where many points are played. And optionally, you can add a little extra action to it. After all, the more emotion there is in a sport, the more popular it becomes. The number of sets in a match is not normalized. When tennis players start their match, no one knows how many sets there will be in the match. If it is a 3-set format, 2 or 3 sets are possible. In a 5-set format, 3, 4, or 5 sets respectively. In this case, the uncertainty is a disadvantage of the current tennis system. Matches can only consist of 3 or 5 sets. The modern world has become much more demanding. We need many more different interesting match formats for different requirements. Due to the small number of formats, it is difficult for organizers to schedule many tournaments. Unfair distribution of physical strain in tennis players within games. The serving player is under more physical strain. In case of a serious struggle on his own serve, on someone else's serve, there may be a loss of physical strength or concentration. This problem exists and it can be solved. The time between breaks and player transitions can vary considerably. Tennis players may play one change of sides for 2 to 3 minutes, and another for 20 to 30 minutes. This is a problem for both the biological rhythms of the players and the spectators. The number of draws both on players' serves and on different halves of the court is almost always different. To modernize tennis and make it a fair game, players must be in exactly the same playing conditions. weather phenomena can seriously affect the game. The structure of the match can be modernized so that the impact of weather conditions on the match is minimal. That's it. Finally, we've dealt with the main list of problems. Now we want to talk about their solutions. All these problems are solved by the system we have developed, FAIRTENNIS. In this video, we will not list all its advantages. The purpose of this video is to show the imperfections of the system, the rules of which were created more than 100 years ago. All these imperfections can be easily corrected by modernizing the current tennis system. But still, I would like to emphasize one very important point: tradition. Tennis is a very original game, and we deeply respect its traditions. The FAIRTENNIS system is not just a change of the current rules of tennis, it is the preservation of its traditions. It is a unique system of development and promotion of tennis. It is a way to add balance, dynamics, emotions to it. It is a revival of the spirit of fair competition and encouragement of players for a beautiful and bright game. It is a care for the spectators, for their emotions and experiences, for their comfort. This is a step into that world, into that fair future, which we are looking for, which we strive for, and which we will definitely achieve. To request technical documentation on the use of the system FAIRTENNIS, you can visit our website fairtennis.com or write to WhatsApp. QR code is on the screen. We are ready to cooperate with tennis organizations, and we will always find common ground to work together.